organs. This is a urethra. I don't really want to get a picture of it. Here are the prostates, if you're wondering, and this is a nose, but I don't know. I don't know why I made it so close. But just ignore these and over here. This is here because I made the ranking list. Anyways, we're starting with the thymus, I think. Yeah. So the thymus is it trains the T cells to fight diseases and infections, and it's more effective during childhood, but it's very good. I'll put it in a A. It's important. And now we have the bladder. I don't really want to talk about it that much, but you can actually live kind of long without it. I'll put it in a C. The pancreas. The pancreas. What does that do? Oh yeah. The pancreas. It helps digesting foods. Yeah. I can't really say that much about it, but it's very important. I'll put it in a. Should I put it in an S or an A? I'll put it in an A. In front of A. In front of A. Ready. All right. And then the duodenum. Now the duodenum. When you digest food, it stops there, so the pancreas can release stools, I think. Yeah. I'll put it in. I'll put it in a B because it is important. Now we're moving on to the ears. I know most of you know what the ears do. Well, probably all of you, but it basically lets you hear everything, or it basically lets you hear. I'll put it in a. I'll put it in an A. Now the eyes. You know what the eyes do. I'll put it in the front of it. A. The gallbladder. The gallbladder is not that useful actually, because if you're on. Okay, let's just talk about what it does first. It stores and concentrates bile produced by the liver, so it basically works with the liver. But if you're an unhealthy person, you can get gallstones, and those hurt a lot. But I'll put it in a D. It's not a vital organ, but it definitely does something for you. The heart. I'll put this in S. It pumps blood through different parts of the body. The intestines. I'll put this one in an A. I don't really got that much to say about it. The jejunum. I actually don't know what the jejunum does. I'll search it up. I'm searching it up on my phone. It primarily functions to absorb carbohydrates, fats, and proteins from digested foods. That sounds good. I'll put it right next to the duodenum. Kidneys. These I will put in an A. I will actually put it in an S, but I now learn that you can. That salt is unhealthy for the kidneys because of because it has a lot of sodium, and that's bad. But I'll put it in front of ears because what it does is it makes a urine. Yeah, it turns water. And now the liver. The liver. I'll put it in an S. You know what? I'll think I'll move the pancreas up to S. Yeah, the liver. It's definitely an S because it acts as the body's filter to detoxify blood, processing and storing nutrients like glucose. I think it was pronounced. I don't know, and producing bile to help with digestion. Yeah, that's going in S. Now the lungs. This one is also going in S for sure. Because it helps you breathe, and you can only live like 5 minutes without it. Should I put in? I'll put it in front of pancreas. I'll put liver back there, but yeah. And it's also responsible for gas exchange, transferring oxygen from inhaled air to into the blood and removing carbon dioxide from the blood, which is then exhaled. They also, which is then exhaled. They also protect the body by trapping harmful particles and mucus, which is then either swallowed or coughed up. Yeah, I'll put that in an S. It's very important. Now the mesentery. The mesentery, it anchors the intestines to abdominal wall, keeps them from collapsing, and contains blood vessels, nerves, and lymph. I don't remember how it was pronounced. Vessels that supply and support the organs. The mesentery, I'll put it in a C. It definitely does something. I'll put it in a B. Actually, should I put it in front of the jejunum? Nah, that's too high. I'll put it in a B, or maybe yeah, I'll put it in front of C. Now the prognates. Yeah, no, I meant the prostates. Yeah, the prostate. It produces fluids that nourish and protect sperm, forming a key parsimon. But the bad thing about it is sometimes you can lose the ability to pee from it, which is bad. So it definitely does something, but I'll put it in the spleen. Now the spleen, that it's a good one, but you can actually live without it. But the spleen, it basically takes away old or damaged blood vessels. I'll definitely put it in in A. The stomach. Now the stomach, I'll put it in an S. I don't really need to explain that much. I'll put it in front of pancreas. Which, yeah. Now, the testis. Yeah. What what did a testis do? I need to remember. It. Oh yeah. No. It produces sperm for reproduction and yeah. I will not talk about it that much. I'll put it. I'll put it in a D. It's in now the thyroid. The thyroid is it's like right over the thymus. The thymus lies a bit lungs. It lies a bit over it. I think I can actually feel it on my own neck. But the thyroid, it it produces hormones to regulate your body's metabolism, growth, and development. It's definitely useful. I'll put it in in here. These the I think it's better than uh thymus, but the thymus is also very useful. Oh, the tongue. Without the tongue, I don't know. You will not be able to taste food anymore, which will be sad. And you also can't talk. Like try to talk with your tongue not moving. I'll try it right now. Uh, uh, uh. Yeah, you will lose the ability to talk and swallow and taste food, which is I'll definitely put it in the front of B, or maybe in the back of A. The urethra. I didn't really want to get a picture of it, but I'll put it in a D. Down with the nose. This one I'll take it in the back of S, but it's definitely not better than the eye, so I need to take the eye back up here. So the nose, most of you know you can smell and breathe from it, but here is my ranking of my of the this is my ranking of the organs. Thank you for watching. Bye. I really need to think about an outro.